Alrighty. Hey guys. Hey buddy. Alrighty. Guys, ask me your relationship questions. I'm here to help. Whatever your questions may be, I'll answer them the best I can for you. What's that mean? Okay. Robin, what do you mean? Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Do other women hit on you a lot despite you being married, and do you find it sleazy? I get hit on probably maybe once a day, and yes, I do find it deeply disrespectful, and I usually meet it with aggression. Yeah. Are there any dating sites you recommend for someone in the Philadelphia area? Yeah, probably Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. They're probably the best. Is it weird if a guy refuses to accept gifts? Yes, it is weird. Is it a good idea for women to keep male friends they are raised with the siblings? No. I did have a daughter. Yep, she's 2 months old, 2.5 months old. My boyfriend is very sweet and loving and always pays for restaurants. 4 months in, he has never bought me a gift though. Is he cheap? Maybe not. Maybe he's just not used to giving gifts. Hey, Nita. I use Bumble in Philly. Good. Yeah, Bumble's pretty good. Pretty popular. 100% Erica. It feels like the right thing to do. Weirdly. What do you think I should do if my boyfriend has an issue with alcohol but wants to help himself? I'm not sure how to support. Just try to keep alcohol away from him, basically. I'm talking about a situationship. How do you end things? This guy won't take no for an answer. When I say we're not together, block and delete him. What if so many guys just want physical action and not dates? The rule is if a guy wants to see you, it must be a proper high value date. Must be. I can't seem to get back out there. It's hard. It can be hard dating. It definitely can be. Yep. It's what I help people with every day. It's been 8 months and I haven't met his kids yet. Everything else is amazing, though. He's trying to protect their feelings. It's been a year of divorce. Usually I recommend introducing the kids around the 3-month mark. What's the best dating app in Australia? Tinder, Hinge. They're both pretty good. He stayed at a colleague's house that he used to sleep with, then lied to me, then came clean. It's not great. Could you please tell me how I could use femininity to ask to give me gifts? Yeah, so you'd use a feminine sentence like, hey, honey, I would love if you bought me a small gift this weekend. That would make me feel so special. Something along those lines usually goes really, really well. What's a proper high-value date? Is it about him spending a lot? No, it's about effort. It's about the amount of effort he puts into the date. My boyfriend of a year has just got back from a lad's holiday. He says he wants to work on himself and wants a break. Well, I guess it's over now. Is one simple text daily enough? No. Does his wife do online coaching too? She does a little bit of coaching, but not a lot. Jay, if that's who you are, my friend, that's who you are. What if you want to ask in a feminine way, not for something specific, but more of a special time? Make it specific. So I would love if you took me on a date this weekend. That would make me feel so special. That's feminine communication, yeah? Is 50 too old to find love? No, most of the people I coach are in their 50s. Is looking at a wealthy man, handsome, realistic? You can do it to a certain degree, sure. Awesome, Gloria. Tracy, it's okay. It's fast, but it's okay. When it comes to working, housework, what is the ideal split? I.e., how much should a woman do to a man? It depends. It depends. So technically, to have a 10 out of 10, it doesn't matter. So the man doesn't have to do any housework technically. But if he refuses to do any housework, then he should hire a cleaner. If a guy ends things after 1 week, says we're seeking two different things and beliefs, and do trim but doesn't follow a doctrine or is inclined in a church and has a spirit of offense, that is a bad question, Kelly. Just bad English. Dude, if a guy dumps you, he dumps you. It's not something your ideal partner would do. If a guy dumps you, the relationship's over. What are you going to do? It's over. There's nothing you can do. It's over. Yeah. As a woman of 50, should I go for a 60-year-old man? You can if you want to. Yep, that's fine. Who should say I love you first? Ideally, the man. What if I'm 40 but only attract young guys? Guys in their 50s look like grandpa. Guys, if you have a lot of trouble with dating, book in a call. Book in a call. That's right, Kelly. I assume so. I tried the open relationship thing, and I'm here to say, leave that for the dummies. Yeah, Kylie, that's very obvious. It's very obvious. It's like saying I tried drinking 10 liters of salt water, and it turns out it's not good. Well, duh. It's not something you should have to try. You should be intelligent enough to know that was really stupid even before trying it. Yeah. I do, Katie, but that's not technically how it works. It's a little bit complicated. So what I want you to do, if you want my help, go to my profile. On my profile, there's a link. Click that link, put your details in. I'll give you a free one-on-one call. We'll have a chat. I'll help you out. Okay. Everyone gets one free call, guys. So book on a free call with me on my website or send me a message. Send me a personal message. Kelly, does he want to see you again, or what's the situation? There's one guy who rejected me in the past, and I said it's fine, all good. Then as time goes on, we talk here and there, and now is asking me on a date. Should I go? What do you mean he rejected you in the past? To what degree did he reject you? Why is dating this generation so hard? Some men can be so hurtful, and I'm giving up hope. I don't know if it was ever easy, to be honest. But look, if you need a lot of help, book on a call. Do you think women or men have unrealistic expectations these days? I think both can have unrealistic expectations, but some don't. Thanks, Candy. Long distance, don't do long distance. Is it bad helping a man financially that you've been with dating for 7 months? It's usually a bad idea, yeah. My partner is very anxious and gets anxious if I get busy and don't respond much. Should I just respond to ease his anxiety? Yes, you should endeavor to be a good communicator, 100%. I asked him on a date and he said no. Monique, what makes you think it was a good idea to ask a man on a date? It's obviously a terrible idea. The man should ask the woman on the date. Never, ever, ever the other way around. Come on. Never, 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 never ask a man on a date. That is really stupid. Thanks, Candy. Met his very best friend, and I think I blew it. Deal breaker? What, his best friend doesn't like you? Who cares what someone's best friend thinks? I'm 55. My husband, who is also 55, left me to be with a 30-year-old woman. He didn't leave you to be with a 30-year-old woman. He dumped you because he didn't like you. It had nothing to do with the other woman. Get my message. I did, Matt. Yes. I saw your message there, brother. I will respond to that today. Okay? 100%. If you want faster help, like I do get a lot of messages a day, guys. It takes me a day or two to go through all the messages every day. But if you want faster help, just go to my website. Just book in a call. I'll just call you up. It's just way faster. Is it weird for a guy to be best friends with his ex? Yes, that's a huge red flag. If a girl has a good personality but is overweight, can she get her dream man? Yes, 100%. For example, the feminine energy, feminine communication, that stuff's more attractive than the tight abs. Any advice on healing anxious attachment style? Book and a call. Just two life. One's a phone, one's a computer. Yeah. Is there a way to prevent people cheating? Yes. Get the relationship to a 10 out of 10. Cheating never happens. Monique, the more you embody masculine and feminine energy, the better your dating's going to go. Ralph, another good one. You're great dad jokes, brother. I love it. I'm impressed. Good man. Monique, go on a date with him. Stop overthinking it. If you like him, go on a date, see what it's like. His kids don't even know I exist. It's been 8 months. I'm being patient, but that really bothers me. That is too long. 100%. Would you say men have more options than women? Oh, no, not really. Technically, it's the same. Technically. Guys, I want you to remember, you can all achieve a 10 out of 10 this year. You can all achieve a 10 out of 10 in 2025. Even if you're single, you can achieve a 10 out of 10 this year, but you got to do it the right way. Should intimacy be amazing every time? Depends how long you're together. If you sleep with someone 1,000 times, there's going to be moments where it's not amazing. You can't be amazing 1,000 times out of 1,000, can you? So don't overthink it too much. Yeah. Let's see. What if I want to save intimacy for marriage? Dating's going to be very hard for you. You can be amazing if it's a 10. Intimacy can be amazing the majority of the time, sure. I always can't book a call because of where I live. Where do you live, buddy? And what would be the right way to achieve a 10 out of 10? Well, that's a very large question. There's a whole bunch of things I help people do, but it depends on your situation. Yeah. If you want help achieving a 10 out of 10, you want to achieve it this year, book in a call. I'll talk you through the process. The gender paying back all the women money that JMO, you lost me, buddy. Know what you mean, buddy. African. Josh, what was your question? What if the guy I'm seeing won't use protection? I'm scared of having a baby. There's more than one way to prevent pregnancy from happening. Yeah. For example, he could just not get to the finish line in the wrong area. I'm going to try to say that in the right way. Yeah, FC, that's going to be a hard one for you, my friend. Yeah. Blended family here. How do we compromise on parenting so it's equal for each other? Erica, don't think about it as compromise. Think about it as you're working together to achieve the same goal. What do you think it's safe to sleep with someone on the first date? Because it is. What's unsafe about it? It's unsafe if you're a terrible judge of character. How do you know a man is committed? What are some red flags to watch out for? Oh, just how much effort he's putting in the relationship, basically, and how much time. If you've known someone for years, does a 6 month of dating before move in apply? Well, yeah, kind of. Because you got to know them romantically. Slept together 7 times and amazing, 6 times and really poor the other time. Don't worry about it. If you're with someone great and intimacy is amazing, 90% of the time, it's fine. It's totally fine. My friend got an STD from receiving the guy on the first date. It doesn't matter if it's the first date or the third date. She got to wait until 5 dates in and then slept with him and caught the STD. The timing didn't matter. Her lack of personal judgment did. That's the difference. You see the difference? It's like going, I don't drink drive on the first date. Okay, what makes you think it's going to be better on the 5th date? People get in their head about timing. It's not timing. It's common sense and intelligence. How long do you give for the other person to release all the entanglements from the past? About a month. It's a great question, though. Great question. Is a good character trait in someone very selective with who they sleep with? A lot of you girls are really overthinking this. Went out for drinks with the guy, split the bill throughout the entire time we were bar hopping. Red flag? Yes. 100%. Guys, for those who don't know, I do one-on-one free calls with people. If you do want to do a free call with me, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free one-on-one call. We'll have a chat. Everyone gets one free call. Goes for 30 minutes or so. Okay, links in my profile, or you can always message me. I'm in a new relationship. It's perfect 10 out of 10. Nothing like I've ever experienced before. Awesome, Candace. Proud of you, buddy. You can all achieve a 10 out of 10 like Candace, guys. Yeah, dating coach trends. You are spending time with the wrong people and you are dating wrong. Yeah, completely. That's a sign that you spend time with a terrible person. Absolutely terrible. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. And guys, please share my live so I can help more people just like you. Five years, no proposal in sight. Keeps moving the target. It's way too long. Oh, just here, very, very old, like at least 300. Does family and friends not like you affect on the relationship? So there's 2 people in a relationship, right? 2 people. Anyone outside that relationship cannot negatively affect the relationship unless either of these people allow it to affect it negatively. Okay. So if one of your family members doesn't particularly like your partner, who cares what they think? Tell them to take a long walk off a short pier, yeah? Just tell them to get out of there. Don't put up with people's disrespect of your relationship. Remember, it's your job to really protect your relationship well. Oh, I appreciate that just here. I appreciate that. That was a long time ago. 4 weeks into dating a guy. It's amazing. He said he's in love with me. Good. People have said it's a wrong flag, red flag. Jessica, you got to stop talking to the wrong people. You're talking to people right now who are negatively impacting and sabotaging your relationship. Huge mistake, common fault a lot of people do. You don't think men think you're cheap if you give it up too soon? No. Well, a masculine man wouldn't. Like a little boy might. an immature guy might, but a masculine, emotionally mature man, if you sleep with him on the first date, he'll go, oh, finally, a woman who doesn't play games. She's great, and she just goes with everything. It's fantastic. Yeah, she doesn't play games. Masculine men hate playing games. Don't play games. The man I've been in a relationship for 3 months, almost 4 months. I love him, but scared it's too soon. Too soon for what? Yeah, just here. It means you're talking to the wrong guy. If he flaked on me twice, he says he's really sorry. Does he mean it? I wouldn't give someone a third chance to flake again, ever. If he asks for coffee or ice cream date, is that cheap and wrong? Yes. So don't. If a guy wants to see you, it's got to be a proper high value date. No exceptions. No exceptions at all, guys. Must be a proper high value date no matter what. What if the person flakes once? Look, to be honest, I give someone sort of one chance. If they can't get anywhere, if they flake, I get out of there. Men say I love you first. Yes, ideally. Why do so many counselors keep saying make men chase you? In my 60s, dating is hard. Dating is hard, Robin. I think it's probably hard at any age to a certain degree. But to make a man chase you, you got to really embrace feminine energy and feminine communication. Now, that can be kind of complicated, but Robin, if you're having a lot of trouble, message me or book on a call, okay? Okay. Good idea, Warriors here. Boyfriend keeps telling me I'm not feminine enough, so I told him a synonym of how it'd feel if I told him to be more masculine. He asked for examples. I gave them, and he's angry. Yeah. What is the solution? Master masculine feminine energy, Elizabeth. Master feminine energy. I know it's hard, but master it. If you're having trouble, message me, book on a call, read my book. Like, you got to learn it somehow. Yeah. What do they flake with a lot of notice? I have been on a lot of dates, right? I've been on a lot of dates. I've never canceled one. If I make a date, it's going to happen. I wouldn't make an appointment to do something and then go, oh, I'm not going to do it. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. That's integrity. After 3 weeks of dating, he wants intimacy. Is that normal? I would have gotten rid of you before then. Completely. Hey, Kim. If I was seeing a girl and she, no, next week, we've got to wait this many weeks, blah, blah, blah. I just go, see you later. What if I do a really good job? You're going to reward me? Get out of here. How disrespectful is that? That's how guys see it. That's how a masculine man sees it. Oh, no, I don't sleep with guys on the first date. If everything goes well, then maybe on the 5th date. If you're a really good boy, I'll let you get a little bit of ass. Get out. That's ridiculous. How insulting. That's just really stupid. That's how masculine men think. They're not going to waste time on that shit. He insists she's just a friend, but he hides when they hang out. Boys and girls shouldn't be friends. What to do if you made him feel emasculated? You got to build him back up. Feminine communication is going to directly make a man feel more masculine. Does your book have chapters on content that would benefit it and already 10 out of 10? I think so. Yeah, 100%. The wife was the one. Hey, Ethan. Beautiful mix of chemistry, compatibility, X factor, and they can do the job. Jessica, good job booking in the call, my friend. Look forward to chatting to you. Guys, everyone gets one free call like Jess. If you want to book in a free call like Jessica has, go to my profile, click the link. It says matt@coaching.com. Click that, put your details in. I'll give you a call. Renee, do you think women should be shamed to sleep with guys? Is that what you're saying? There's a lot of women, guys, like Renee, who want to make women feel bad for sleeping with guys. Intimacy is not a negative thing. You shouldn't make women feel bad for being intimate with people. Intimacy is a beautiful thing. And guess what, Einstein? You wouldn't be here today if two people didn't sleep together. Okay? Your existence is a result of it. Don't shame women for sleeping with people. It's not a negative thing. People like you are making it harder for women. Okay, what is it? Can they do the job mean? Great question. It's like, how often can they see you? Yeah. Can they talk to you enough? Guys, don't listen to Renee. Don't let nasty women like that tell you it's wrong to sleep with somebody. If you want to sleep with a guy, do it. Do it 100%. There's a lot of women out there who say, oh, you sleep with someone, you're a bad person. Rubbish. Rubbish. I would hate for my daughter to grow up and think that if she sleeps with someone, she's a bad person. What a terrible, nasty, negative thing to teach a woman. Terrible. Absolutely disgusting. There's so many women out there who teach this sort of really toxic behavior. Really disgusting. Women should be proud to use their bodies however they want to. If they want to sleep with a guy, do it. All power to you. That's fantastic. No, you should be ashamed. You should not do that. What are we in Iraq? What the hell is that? You know, it's really interesting. Other women are the worst for really doing this negative stuff to women. It's really disgusting to see. I don't hear men saying this sort of stuff. I see women making other women feel bad for it. Absolutely disgusting. He wants to introduce me to his brother and sister. We are still knowing each other. We are not officially dating yet. How would you consider that? You should be usually officially dating around the 8-week mark. Well, it's okay for men to sleep with whoever they want, but women can't. They can. They can, 100%. It's just women like Renee who make women feel bad for sleeping with people. I think intimacy is a beautiful, lovely thing. I think you shouldn't feel bad for it. It's a beautiful part of life. I think it's a waste of life to go through life thinking it's negative. I like a married man, and I think he feels the same. Yeah. If someone's in a relationship, don't talk to them. If you meet someone and they're in a committed relationship, your job is to leave them alone. If you try to interrupt that relationship, you're a bad person and a piece of trash. Why is every handsome guy I already want married? Because you're focusing on it. Yeah, you're focusing on what you can't have. It's a mindset issue that you have there. Guy asks you out but wants to split the bill. Yeah, the man's supposed to pay for the bill. Why does he answer my calls if he doesn't like me since he flaked twice? Probably because he's talking to heaps of people at once. Renee, I think everyone on this live agrees with me that you're a horrible, nasty, masculine woman who needs to take a long, hard look at herself, yeah? Your negativity and your disgusting way that you think about women is not welcome here. Women are great, and they shouldn't be shamed if they want to sleep with a guy. You're a bad person. You're not welcome here. All right. What if they're technically married but not in a committed marriage? So, Ellie, say someone's technically married but they've been separated, they're not living together, they're going through the divorce proceedings. Totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah. All right. Thanks, love. If you don't want kids, will that make getting a guy harder? It depends how old you are. Depends how old you are. If you're 21, then yeah, it's going to be harder for sure. What's some examples of feminine energy and feminine communication? Feminine energy, Aaron, is nurturing, caring, supportive, and joyous. Feminine communication, there's lots of examples of feminine communication. Basically what it is, it's communicating in such a way that makes a man feel motivated, masculine, and really wants to be around you, basically. I took your advice and focused on building my boyfriend up this week and work well. Awesome, Sam. Proud of you. Where are we? Husband feels unappreciated, but I always thank him genuinely. What makes a man feel appreciated? Buying some gifts. So there's only really a handful of things which make a guy feel appreciated. Okay. Buy him a gift or make him a gift. Something easy. A chocolate cake. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Okay. You don't have to get him a Rolex watch, but it can be something simple like a chocolate cake, right? Making something that's beautiful. Guys love that. And then lots of affection, intimacy. Be very giving intimately. And then just words of affirmation, which you're already doing. That's about it. Don't let him complain negatively. Men think I'm insecure for not wanting him to follow exposed women. Yeah, he should say that it's okay that you don't. He shouldn't call you insecure for that. If I can't cook, is that a problem? Cooking is not too hard, my friend. Just start practicing. Start practicing. I'm not an amazing cook, but I can do some things good. I'm great at scrambled eggs. I'm great at poached eggs. I'm good at making pasta sauce from scratch. You don't have to be amazing at a lot of dishes. Just get really good at 4 or 5 dishes. That's it. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. If I miss your question, book in a call or shoot me a message, yeah? Thanks, Teresa. Ask me relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Want to see all you guys achieve a 10 out of 10? You can all achieve it. Should I reach out if he doesn't text all day? You can. If she pushed me away and shut me out early on when something went wrong with her, is that an indication she will continually do it? Not necessarily. So it could be something short like the 6-week pushback. When you push through that, then the self-sabotaging goes down dramatically. Yeah, just here. I've been there. I've been on there 50 times. Best advice in a relationship that you want to last. Prioritize masculine, feminine energy and effective communication and do the fundamentals, which I talk about. Ethan, do the fundamentals, brother. And Ethan, read my book. Yeah. I'm driven and like our place to look nice, but I feel like I'm the one instigating what needs to be done. Yes, that's very normal, Mary. A woman's home is her domain. A guy doesn't care about the pillows or how the wardrobe's organized or what color the paint is. Men don't care about that, okay? A house is a woman's domain. It's your job to make it a home. It's his job to pay for it. How do you get the spark back? Doing the fundamentals. Intimacy 3 times a week. 2 20-second hugs a day. Go on a date once a week. No arguing. Do a dual hobby and a dual goal. Why do I find most men on dating apps unattractive? Probably because you're doing it wrong. Booking a call. I'll build your profile for you. Let's see. Melina, have you talked to him about it? T, how long's it been? How long you guys been talking? Also, do guys care if you have designer clothes or painted nails? They want you to look nice. Yes. Should my boyfriend move in with me or we get another place together? Get a new place together. Seven months, T, you have to be official. You got to be living together. You guys be really solid by now. Ruby, what's tricky about it? It's not too complicated. You guys live together and you're a beautiful family, and then the other kid comes in and out every week or whatever. What if the guy I'm with lives with his grandpa at 30 and says he can't afford his own place? Is he working hard towards it? Is he ambitious? Is he doing something? Taylor, technically, I suppose it's okay, but it's important the man feels like the king of the castle, yeah? Living together in 7 months, definitely. 100%. Yep. Guys, if I missed your question or you really want to talk to me, send me a message. Or you can book in a call. So you can send me a personal message or you can book in a call. Everyone gets one free call. Goes for about 30 minutes, and I try to help you out the best I can. Being the middleman, feeling guilty that one child gets more than the other. Ruby, you're overthinking it. And secondly, it's out of your control. You have no control, do you? This new child that you guys have together is going to get way more love and attention and have a better life. It is. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Control the controllables, guys. If you find something in your life and you can't control it, forget about it. There's nothing you can do. Got engaged in February, wedding planning October to 26. Too long of an engagement. Technically, yes, but it's okay. Technically, it's too long. Technically, the perfect engagement is about 6 months. Technically. Yours is a bit long, but it's okay. Am I wrong for not dating guys with kids if I'm 29 and have no kids? No, it's fine. You don't need to date a guy with kids if you don't want to. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Want to help all you guys achieve a 10 out of 10. And you can all achieve a 10 out of 10 this year. Yeah. Yeah. So, affording to pay for a wedding is obviously, that's a big part of it, which is fair enough. I know girls who took their boyfriends 10 to 15 years to propose and marry. Is that normal? No. Usually a couple would get engaged, ideally around the 12 to 18 month mark, and then 6 months after they get married. So you're getting married around the 2-year mark. Should I leave him when we're not engaged at 6 months? 6 months is usually too fast to get engaged. 12 to 18 months, I recommend. He didn't talk to me for a week because he was mad. Super unhealthy. Yeah. Money's the main reason and want full time. Every venue is booked for the fall. Yeah, fair enough. That's fine, Olivia. Yep. Just enjoy the process the best you can. Your wedding day is literally one of the best days of your life. It's definitely the top 3 best days of my life ever. So make the most of it. Yeah. Go big. Go really big. Make it amazing. Bigger, the better. I know a lot of people are sort of set on having small weddings. I think that's really stupid. My wedding was medium-ish, large. If I was going to do it again, I would just somehow do it bigger. I don't know how I'd do it bigger, but I'd definitely do it bigger. Bigger the better. You only do it once. Go huge. Partner and I have been together 4 years, still no ring. Yeah, 12 to 18 months, guys. You can heavily encourage Ruby. You can try to push him to get you a ring. A man has been in a relationship for 5 years plus and he's still cheap with his girlfriend. Does he even love her? He might just be really struggling financially. Is he doing well financially? Does he make good money? A lot of guys out there don't make much money, so they don't really have a choice whether they're going to be cheap or not. They are cheap because they kind of have to be. How to strengthen my judgment, my spirit of discernment. Practice, mainly, Vanya. Have tried. Ruby, is he saying why he isn't proposing? Is it wrong for me to go upset because my 12-year-old and ex kept that they... Sorry, user one, I must be reading that wrong. My 8-year boyfriend has his Facebook profile single. Is that bad? Did he just change it, or is it always been single? Or, but yes, he needs to change it. Can I ask someone I've been going through on dates with for 6 months why his last relationship ended? Do not ask that. No. How fast is too fast? You want to do the right timeline. Official at 8 weeks, moving together at 6 months, engaged at 1 year. Can marriage survive affairs? No. Should I wait for him if he says break until September? No. Your ideal partner is ready now. They are ready now. Breaks are just for Kit Kats. Paying bills and stuff, he wants to get me a good ring and doesn't want to put myself in debt, which is fair. What's the timeline? Should you move in straight away? 6 months. When should I say I love you? 8 weeks. Where can I be the most handsome man ever if looks are my priority? Will I struggle? You're an idiot. Marianne, no, not trying to, no. Isn't a timeline, he's buying a new car, so it ain't happening anytime soon. I hate that. We're going to buy a book on Amazon. Yeah, so you get a copy of my book on Amazon. Great book. Why is it okay for guys to judge on looks and dating but not women? You should obviously be with someone who you're attracted to, but there's a million other things which are important to have a relationship. Obviously. You have a lot to learn. What does it mean if you love each other before the 8 weeks? It's fine. As long as it's not too early. Along guys like Brad Pitt or Ryan Gosling. YOLO, you're going to achieve nothing. Nothing. Because you're an idiot. Nothing. Are you insane? What a moron. Is it a red flag if the man is a sole breadwinner for his entire family? Why would it be a red flag? You're saying, is it a red flag if you meet a guy who's so awesome, he's a fantastic provider for everyone he knows? How would that be a red flag? How do we know if we will be generous or now cheap because of financially struggling? It's true. Like, life is a lot easier if you're with someone who's great. Thanks, Lifey. With your traditional views, I would expect you to care about body count. Can I ask why you seem not to care? Judging someone in their past is unwise. Yeah. I've coached women who've slept with hundreds and hundreds of guys, and I've coached women who've slept with less than 5 guys. I can't tell the difference. What difference does it make? A lot of people think it makes some sort of difference. It does not make a difference. I've coached women who haven't slept with anybody, and their mindset is terrible. And women who've slept with heaps of guys, and their mindset is incredible. You can't tell any difference. And if you guys know anything about a female body, it has no negative effect on her body either. Okay. It's all bullshit. It's all absolute bullshit, dude. Don't learn about someone's past, okay? He works away and doing the best he can. Marriage isn't important to me. Being happy is. Okay. Knowing about my partner's past relationships was very hard on me early on. Oh, yeah. It's a huge mistake. Do not tell people about your past. Most of you guys have learned that the hard way. Is online dating worth time? Online dating is great if done correctly. So I coach a lot of people with online dating and I teach them how to do it, and it goes fantastic if you know how to do it. Do you think men should be more experienced than a girl in a relationship? Short answer, yes. Short answer, yes. 100%. How do you know if someone has a good heart? I really feel like he has a good heart. Trust your intuition. Is going to a club where they have dating good? What do you mean, Trav? If you're a single brother, you can go wherever you want. You can go to clubs. You can have a great time. I met someone who lives 2 hours away. He's a dad and 3 kids. I'm a mom of 2. Would this work? Potentially, if one of you could move next year, it could work. If neither of you can move no matter what, it's not going to work. Should I get Botox to make me look attractive to young men, or is it not worth it? YOLO, the most attractive thing you can do is get a good mindset and embrace feminine energy. You're not doing either of these very well at the moment. Do you think it helps if a man should be more experienced than a woman in the bedroom? Yes. Yes, it does help if a man's more experienced, so he knows what he's doing. A girl doesn't want to be with a guy who doesn't know what he's doing. Is a guy wanting time and space a good thing? No, it's a terrible thing, and that's a huge red flag. When it comes to a blended family, is a red flag if he picks his wife over his kids. The most important relationship that you have in your life is your romantic relationship that you're currently in. Ask me your questions, guys. If I miss your question, book in a free call with me, okay? Everyone gets one free call, just one. If you do want to do a free call, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free one-on-one call. We'll have a chat. I'll help you out the best I can. If a guy says he doesn't want to lose his independence, does that mean he doesn't want us? It's a very bad sign. There's a lot of guys out there who aren't very masculine and who are idiots. Yeah. Ethan, I love that, brother. What happens if your partner prioritizes the kids too much? It will have negative consequences on the relationship. Why do men like their guy friends more than women? Because their guy friends, they have very high compatibility with. You need to work hard with the guy you're with, trying to increase compatibility. Trinity, there is a transitional period. That is true. Obviously, they're not going to prioritize your kids on the first day. That would be weird. It's a transitional process. Guys, for those who don't know, everyone gets one free call with me. So I do these free calls for people, right? I do about a handful of free calls a day. If you do want to do a free call with me, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free one-on-one call. It goes for about 30 minutes, and I'll help you out the best I can. So I've got about 2 or 3 spots left for today, guys. If you want one of those spots, go to my website, click the link, book in a call. I'll call you today. We'll have a chat, or you can send me a message. Dating a guy for 3 months, then he said he needed space to figure things out. It means he doesn't like you. Do you think in a relationship views on drinking should matter if they want to or not? You don't need to have the same views on everything as your partner. You don't. Yes, Sam, I do a lot of free calls for people in the UK. Yep. How long should a guy go without contacting first? A couple of days. Even if he keeps saying he does and doesn't want me out of his life. Tanya, he sounds flaky and all over the shop, yeah? What if so many men lack chivalry? Like, can we do anything if we keep meeting cheap guys? Yolo, where do you live, buddy? Dating someone years ago, he keeps in contact even though he has a girlfriend. Steph, why haven't you blocked him? If you haven't blocked him, you're a bad person. Yolo, booking a call with me, buddy. We'll have a chat. Yeah, Olivia, well said. Yep, it honestly doesn't matter. You don't have to do the same stuff as your partner all the time. Yeah. As long as you're not, hurting your partner in any way by doing something opposite. He keeps friends level, but still thinks it's wrong. Yeah, boys and girls shouldn't really be friends. It's controversial. A lot of people don't agree with that one, but it's being friends of opposite gender always it goes really bad. It's always really a stupid idea. Why do women try to knock other girls down in dating? Have you seen this? I see it every day. Yep. A lot of women out there are fairly toxic and will do things and say negative things to other women and other men and just be nasty pieces of trash. Block them, delete them out of your life. Steph, being passive aggressive isn't going to help the situation. My best friend never, ever supported men I dated. You need a better best friend because your best friend is trash. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Message me if you really need help. Do you think single people keep others single too? Sometimes, I guess. Pick your friends wisely. Pick people to be friends with who makes it easier to achieve a 10 out of 10, not harder. That's nice. Do you think people with addiction have different ways for feelings in a relationship? Yeah, I recommend avoiding people who have addiction. How many hours do you do the lives for? Oh, maybe one, usually. I'm going to be off my live pretty soon, though. I'm almost finished. Momentum is slow, feels like he has a walls up, but he's sweet. Keep going with it. How to hinder living together. You want to do a micro conversation, say something like, I can't wait till I get to wake up next to you every day. I'm in my 20s and a bunch of middle-aged women said I look 50. Are they trying to lower my self-esteem? Yeah, probably. How long does it take to heal from a breakup? It's kind of a case-by-case basis. But if you're still sad about it after a couple of months, there's a problem. He broke up with me after 1 year because he said he doesn't think he wants kids anymore. Yikes. Be aware, girls, your ideal partner is never going to dump you. If a guy dumps you, he doesn't like you. There's nothing else to it. Don't beg for him back. You deserve better than that rubbish, yeah? Do you think 1 hour long phone calls within the first week is too much? No, it's fine. It's actually good. Yep. You want very high communication pretty fast. Yeah, 100%. Why do people tolerate so much and pull a blind eye to their partner's crap? Lack of self-esteem, not sure, emotional confusion. Why does it hurt so much even though I barely know him? Emotions are strong. Emotions are a strong thing. It's wrong for me to upset my ex in 12-year. My ex user one. I don't know what you're talking about. Your English is terrible. Try again using proper English. You got to break it down for me more specifically, buddy. I don't understand gibberish. Are there a lot of guys on dating apps? No one wanted to like leftovers. What do you think? Dating apps work great. Dating apps are fantastic. They're a fantastic tool to find your ideal partner if you know what you're doing. Tanya, good job booking in a call, my friend. Look forward to chatting to you. Guys, if you do book in a free call, I will text you after this and we'll work out a time. Maybe in time can reconnect if only friends meet others, or perhaps in a friendship all can manage. What do you think of that message? Stupid. A Tinder match I didn't vibe with set me up with a man I'm marrying. I love that. I met my wife on Tinder many years ago. I'm putting 80% in, she's putting 20% in. Into what, Rob? Is 22 and 29 a good age gap? Yeah, it's fine. So what I teach with age gaps, guys, is 15 years. Rob, in what way are you talking about? What should I do if I have 500 online dating matches, but they're waiting for me to ask them out? The man asked the woman out. Are you a man? I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman, sorry. And ideally with online dating, you want to try to get one date a week. That's the goal. Should I tell him I love him over the phone? Long distance? No, that's an in-person conversation. It's a beautiful romantic moment. You don't want to ruin it. You got to do it in person. The men on dating apps makes me chase them like start the chat. No, the man must start the chat on online dating and the man must ask the woman out on the date. It can never be the other way around. One date a week, that's a lot of energy. Yeah, it can be. It definitely can be a lot of energy. If she accidentally said I love you after the phone call and he keeps apologizing, what does this mean? Nothing. Thanks, Bernie. You're saying the age gap for a relationship could span 15 years up or down. To a certain degree, Krista. 15 years in general, but then you also have common sense in there. Like if you're a 21-year-old girl, obviously you're not going to date a 6-year-old boy. You know what I mean? Common sense as well. Jab braces. No. No, just naturally pretty good teeth, I suppose. Dating over a year and seeing each other just a few times a week. I'm ready to progress. She's not. Rob, ask her to move in with you. If she says no, end the relationship. It's wrong for me upset that my ex and my 12-year-old kept from me the dad had a baby. User one, booking a call maybe. Your situation is weird. You're going to have to talk to me one-on-one about it and explain it to me. Is asking too much that I want someone who's crazy about me? No, it's very important actually. So in a relationship, your ideal partner should be absolutely crazy about you. If they're not, it's a bad sign. It's the most important thing. It's more important than anything. Ask me your relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Last few questions. Hey, Bev. In 2 years, I left my abusive marriage. How do I overcome the fear of being with someone again? Book on a call. How do you know if they're crazy about you? It's going to be pretty obvious. What's the most important? That they're crazy about you. So the man always has to love you more. It's not what I said. She has already said no to moving in. I'm deeply in love with her. Dude, if you're with a girl and she refuses to move in at the 6-month mark, I would just end it. I'd go, oh, okay, no worries. We're obviously on different levels. I'm out. 100%. 100%. Don't waste your time on people who don't feel the same, yeah? Thanks, Ethan. Thanks, Bernie. One last question, guys. Ask me a question here to help. If I miss your question, feel free to shoot me a message or book on a free call. Everyone gets one free call. How do you get over the trust anxiety from past relationships? When I'm coaching someone, it usually takes me about 2 months to get their mindset to a 10 out of 10 so they can leave the past in the past. That helps. Well, I lose my power in dating soon. I'm 29 and like to date young men only. Book on a call.